Hey everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed Leaderlocke, the Misty version. This is episode 2, and in this episode we're going to be heading through the rest of Viridian Forest, and hopefully onto Brock. In between episodes, I had run back to town, and I had sold the remaining guard spec to get another potion. 2 more potions, I'm sorry, and I healed up Patrick at the Pokemon Center. Otherwise, he's still holding the King's Rock, and we're all set to go. Kill off this Metapod real quick before it becomes too much of a problem. It is kind of unfortunate that most Pokemon's first move is just a normal type. Since all normal type attacks are physical in this game, Pokemon like Metapod can become a real pain, especially with Pokemon with lower attacks. Let's see what this bug catcher has. This is Boss Sonia, ready to battle. Oh, that's a Cacnea. That shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Let's see how much Tackle can do. So about a little under a quarter, I think. And that's a Poison Sting. That's not great, but that's not as bad as Absorb. If you can keep Poison Stinging, we should be able to take him down before he recovers too much HP. And then after I get rid of him, and I'm not too worried. Oh, there's the flinch. King's Rock's coming in handy. And we're going to Rapid Spin since it's 100% accuracy. Or 100 accuracy, I'm sorry. And that's 145 experience for Patrick. So looking at Patrick's sprite, what's up with the little section of gold on the bottom left side of him? That's not normally the way he's displayed. I didn't know that he had just one side that kind of wrapped around. Seems a little weird. Oh, he's gonna Odor Sleuth us, this pile of swine. We're gonna heal up. Actually, can this pile of swine do anything to us? We'll resist his ice type, and I think it's way too early for him to have any ground type moves. I don't think he's gonna take this water gun well. Alright, we outspeed, water gun's 100 accuracy. It'll clean up. Not a huge fan of having to run back to the Pokemon Center a bunch. So I think I'll heal up in between battles with a, do we, we should outspeed a Combuskin. I don't think it lives a water gun either. And it doesn't, okay. We are a bit low on resources, but it shouldn't be too bad. 1 potion is definitely manageable. Heal Patrick up to 29 HP. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. Perhaps when we get to Pewter City, we can sell that. We can sell off the Deep Sea Tooth if it's worth anything. I haven't really looked. I didn't think about that. Maybe get some more potions, because these bug catchers are not giving us any real substantial money when we beat them. Let's see what this item has. Okay, we got a lemonade. That's a good healing item. That kind of helps alleviate our problem a little bit. What's this one say? It's telling you can't catch other Pokemon, like other people's Pokemon. Never really stop to read the signs when I play these games. Alright. Oops, sorry. And we got Boss Max with an Arbok. Arbok's an interesting Pokemon. It kind of gets screwed over in Gens 1 through 3 due to the lacking move pools in these games. Like that example right there, Bite is a special move in this game, as all dark type moves are. But Arbok has almost all of its stat investment as far as an offensive moveset into physical. So as you saw, that Poison Stake did almost as much, whereas the difference in power between the two is drastic. I believe Poison Sting's 20 power and Bite's 60. But granted, he gets stabbed from Poison Sting, but the point still stands. Arbok kind of gets shafted because he's such a limited move pool. Like, I think the best move he learns for the first 30 levels is Acid, which is only a 40 power physical move, and even then, he only learns a few moves past that, and he doesn't really learn anything that's all that useful in general. He doesn't get your rest, he doesn't get any setup moves, he doesn't get anything really all that reliable, and I think he's an interesting and cool Pokemon that kind of just got pushed to the side during Gen 1. Can't really use him without feeling as though he's a weak member of your team until about Gen 4 when they improved his moveset, giving him moves like Poison Fang and giving him access to stuff like Gunk Shot, Sludge Bomb. Well, Sludge Bomb in Gen 4 isn't a good example because that's special, but you get the idea. And then we have the physical special split, which allows Bite and Crunch to be physical dark moves, which is huge for them. It lets them counter their psychic weakness if they're fast enough or can live a hit. But anyways, we've made it to Pewter City. Now, I know I said I didn't really like to level up on wild Pokemon too much, but I'm a bit nervous going in with just a Staryu into this gym challenge, because the gym leader's trainer, like the gym trainer and the gym leader, Brock, have pretty high level Pokemon. And normally with a playthrough, you can go in there knowing, yeah, he's gonna have these types, so I can prepare this Pokemon. But with it being randomized and only having one Pokemon, I don't really have much option to prepare. I kind of just gotta deal with it, and if I'm too low of a level, I just lose. Oh, the Deep Sea Tooth only sells for 100. I'll sell it because I'm not gonna have a Clam Pearl. That's a bit unfortunate. I wonder what the PP Max sells for a lot. And I need to ask myself what it's more useful for. Is it more useful to me as currency, or as an item I can use later on? I don't think that I'm all that hard-pressed for PP in this game. I don't think that I am. Alright guys, sorry about that. I got interrupted in the middle of recording, but I'm back now. As I was saying, I think I'm going to sell off this PP Max. It's worth more to me as the money now than it is late game. I don't think I'm going to be needing it that bad. So I'm going to sell it off and get some more healing items. I also think I'm going to need to do a little bit of grinding. But like I said, I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum throughout the playthrough, so that it doesn't get too easy. But at the same time, I don't want to just lose due to just poor luck or anything. Luck's always a factor in Nuzlocke, but this is one I'd like to go on, and don't want it to just be simple. So just gonna get a couple quick levels, and I'm gonna speed through this really quick. But as we're grinding, what are your guys' thoughts on Sword and Shield? I've had a pretty good time with the first playthrough, but I've found myself having a lot of troubles with my my second playthrough. I had gotten a new Switch, and I've been trying to play through it so that I can get all my Pokemon from my first Switch transferred over so that they're ready. Yeah, I've just been having a really hard time keeping motivated to play through it. The hand-holding in it's just kind of absurd, honestly. I thought 7th gen was bad, but apparently they didn't really ease up on it after 7th. It just kind of got worse. But overall, I thought the Pokemon designs in the game were really good. It's just, I don't know. just feels like a lot to me. There's times where you try to take 10 steps and after one cutscene and get another one. And it's more like, hey, did you remember that we needed to go find this guy that's right over there? I told you about 3 minutes ago, but just gotta remind you again, just in case you forgot. The game kind of patronizes you and acts like you're incapable of thought. It's a concept I'm not a huge fan of, but I guess it's designed to help younger kids play, to be accessible, but I don't know, it's a point of controversy for me. I'd like to get to level 15 for this gym challenge. And hopefully that'll be good enough for us. I don't want to go any higher than that, but I do want to have a little bit of a level lead on the Pokemon in there, considering they could be anything. And I could be going in with a type disadvantage, and I have to fight every Pokemon with just Patrick. Any status conditions could screw me over. Simply getting confused would be bad. But we're almost there. And I appreciate you guys' patience, but I figure you want to see all of this. And one more. Oh, that's huge. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I had no idea that Staryu got Recover at level 15. Oh, what do we get rid of? I guess we get rid of Harden. Harden's not nearly as useful, and we'd probably be better off just healing. That's huge. That is huge. That is so helpful. Alright. So we're just gonna restore our PP at the Pokemon Center, and we're gonna head on in. Thank you, Nurse Joy. Oops. And up we go. I'm not even that far away from him. I know everyone makes that joke, but it's kind of the point. And this is why I wanted to level up. The drizzle might help me out. Might. I gotta see what kind of damage this Kyogre can do to me and what he's got. That water gun does not do much. Okay, he's using Scary Face. That could be problematic. I'd like to stay faster than him so that I can continue to benefit from my King's Rock, but it looks like I'm not, and he's Water Pulsing me. And that does 10. Okay. Does 10. And, weather doesn't go away in this gen. I don't believe. Could be wrong there. Alright, just to be safe, we're gonna use a potion here. But then next turn, or next time, I messed up my order. I didn't think about the fact that I'll be slower than the Kyogre, so I'll want to use Recover. Oh, that's a crit. We're gonna heal again with the potion. If we can get this to the right point where we don't get crit, Patrick can heal on this turn and then attack on the turn where Kyogre is attacking him and repeat using Recover. So if I use Recover now, he'll hit me, I'll take damage, I'll recover, and barring crits, I should have regained my health. At least for the most part. And I did. So now this turn, he'll be attacking me. He'll take me down to, I believe, it was 27 was about where. It's going to be a long fight, but sorry, it's kind of what we got to do with this situation we've been given. In this case. Actually, we got lucky there and he used another Scary Face. We get another free attack in. This Kyogre is going to give us a ton of experience. And as long as our luck's not too bad with crits, we should be good. Granted, the trainer does have 2 more Pokemon after this, but honestly, Recover's a big deal for this. I had no idea he got this. I kind of like to avoid looking up Pokemon's level up learn set before I use them in Nuzlocke, so I'm not planning on certain moves. I generally look them over before oh, that's bad. That confusion's not good. Patrick, get through. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna go for another Recover, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna use a potion. Just don't crit me. Okay. Okay, we got through. I'm gonna just sit here and use Recover repeatedly until Patrick breaks out of his confusion. Because if I risk a turn that's not healing, there's a good chance that Patrick could knock himself out due to the fact he wouldn't have enough health. And I don't want to risk it with Kyogre. And that's exactly why. So in this case, I'm going to use a potion, because if I happen to hit myself and he uses Water Pulse, I will die. So we'll heal up with a potion. Use a Scary Face. And I'm pretty confident he's going to Water Pulse again this next turn. So we're going to use Recover. Again, I'm sorry for this long, drawn-out battle, but it's kind of what it's got to be. First we fight Zapdos, and now we fight Kyogre in the rain. Thanks to Drizzle. Alright. Let's throw out a Tackle. And we're back to our normal routine for Kyogre. Luckily, Recover has 20 PP in this game, which is quite generous, actually. Oh no. Please, Patrick. Yes, okay. I'm gonna risk it on this one attack to see if we can get through and just knock out this Kyogre so it'll quit confusing us. This rain might work out in our favor for the rest of the battle, depending on what's there. It just stinks that this Kyogre also gets to hit us for all of this. Alright, we're going to use a potion. I'm really glad I sold that PP max. I'm pretty sure I've already used a lot of, or I've already used through the amount that I would have had, and this run would be over. Okay. So we're going to try to recover this turn. See if we can. If not, we'll have to use another potion. Patrick, no. This is really hard on our resources. That PB Max was a godsend, honestly. Just wish I'd quit having to battle legendaries. Very inconvenient. Patrick, thank you. So we're going to recover again on this turn because we're going to take a good bit of damage and that'll get us back up to full. And hopefully he doesn't confuse us with another Water Pulse right away. That's a crit. And we'll repeat again because he crit. Because he's going to take us down to, I believe, 18 to 16 is the range he's been hitting. Oh, 19, okay. So he hit for a little less that time. And that'll bring us back up to full, and we should be in the clear from here to finish him off. after this water pulse. And it was a bit of a struggle, but we got through it. And that's the Kyogre down. 466 experience. Oh, I'm sorry, he only has one or more Pokemon, and it's a Kangaskhan. So this rain will work in our favor, but I'm going to recover this turn due to the fact we're so slow, and to scout out how much damage this thing can do. Please stop. Please stop. Well, guys, with that, the run is dead. I don't know if it's just due to sheer bad luck or if the run's a little harder than I thought it was. Upon this consideration, I think I will do a normal Nuzlocke run of Pokemon FireRed with full randomization, just to be able to get something on the channel, get some content going, and do something that I'll have a bit of fun with. I think this concept can work, but maybe FireRed isn't the best option for it. But thank you for stopping by to view the video. I will come back to this eventually, but until next time, have a nice day.